It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
What's up, everybody? With everybody being stuck inside lately, this is the current trend in 2020. There has been a short supply of good things you can just bake at home. And I don't like taking restaurant to-go orders. Just seems weird with COVID. Pizza seems weird also, so you get kind of burnt out on it. But I am so excited to share something that we actually stumbled onto because our roommate got so excited when her birthday prize showed up, and that is Porto's. It's a really popular food place in Southern California, and Porto's does mail order take and bake. And today I'm gonna bake some of that and show how awesome this is. Porto's, don't mind the box, it gets smashed in shipment, but I've ordered like 40 of these now. Live by this stuff. In fact, it's kind of become a joke between me and my friends that we like this so much that we now say if we're gonna go out to eat somewhere, we measure it on a scale of, is it as good as Porto's? Because if I'm paying for it at a restaurant and it's not as good as Porto's, I'm never going back. That's how good Porto's is. So I'm gonna bake an item today, and this one is actually the meat pies. I'll do other ones as I get them, but let's show you how easy this is and how amazing these things are. So first of all, when you order these, they come in a box that has like your expiration use by date. These are frozen, so they're gonna come on dry ice, about 12 in a box, looks just like this. They're frozen solid. Don't let that sway you. Additionally, it comes with all of the parchment paper you need to bake it, detailed instruction cards, which are wonderful because they tell you exactly how to make it. So you can't mess this up, and no matter how many dozen you buy, it comes with multiples in case you want to share them with your friends. Everyone's gonna have those. So as this starts here, it says preheat oven to 400 degrees. I'm gonna use my Breville Smart Oven Air for this. I've got another oven over there, of course, but I want to test it out in the Breville and see how the Breville does, because that's another thing worth sharing. So we're gonna start this off at 400, going to bake 400. I'm just gonna hit start. I'm actually gonna cook this for 35 minutes, according to what they recommend. 400 degrees. I am cooking on convection, so I'm gonna cook it for 35, but we'll check it around 30 and just see how it does. Now, while that's heating up, we're going to follow the next instructions and put this on a double set of pans. So actually 2 sets, and we're gonna lay parchment paper on here. So with the parchment paper, I'm just taking a sheet, I'm leaving it folded. You can cut it in half if you'd like. I'm just gonna leave it folded. You don't need to spray this with anything, just leave it as is. And I'm just gonna cook 4 of these. I'm fat, so I can eat 4 of these. I think a normal serving is probably 2, at least for these meat pies. And don't let the name meat pies get you either. It is amazing how good these things are. That's number 3 and 4. And they sometimes get stuck to this, it's all fine. They end up wonderful. So, look just like this. Now we're just gonna wait for that to preheat. Okay, while this is preheating, let's talk about the meat pie. In this thing is some kind of ground beef with a sauce. This food, Porto's, is Cuban. And I've never had Cuban food before I had Porto's, and if this is what all Cuban food tastes like, it is wonderful. But they are a pastry bakery, so the items that come out look like this, look like pastries. This is loaded with meat and peppers, not spicy, just delicious, fresh, crunchy peppers. Even though they're frozen, they are all made at Porto's before they're shipped out. So that's the meat pie. All right, oven's preheated. I'm gonna throw these in, and we are gonna watch this beautiful creation from Porto's with the meat pies. Just placing them in my Breville Smart Oven Air. Just leaving them just like that, and we're gonna let them go. Now, there's one last step on this when it's done. It actually also recommends pulling it out 5 minutes before. It's perfect. It's exactly what we're gonna do. There's one last step, which is adding simple syrup while they are still hot, when they're done. Totally optional. I'm gonna put it on 2 of them. I've tried it before. I actually prefer it without it, but it is still good, but I'll show just how that's done as well once these are done. Now let's watch these things grow. All right, so we've got 5 minutes left of the 35. This looks perfect to me, so we're gonna stop it right here at 30. So 29 minutes, 30 minutes in the Breville Smart Oven. Sorry, I was trying to get my oven mitt on. Let's take them out. Top's a little crispy, so I'd probably go a couple minutes less if you're using the Breville. When I bake these in my normal oven, don't face that issue. So what I'm gonna do now is I've got some simple syrup in this tray, and I'm only gonna brush this on 2 of them. You can see some of them kind of blew up. That might be a smart oven issue. So I'm just brushing them on with this brush and simple syrup. Now I'm gonna let these things cool off for about 15 minutes. All right, so these are done. They are cooled off. These are the 2 simple syrup ones that look beautiful. These are the non-simple syrup ones. Let's go ahead and cut one of these up. You can see they just flake right open the crusts. And look at that. Amazingness. As much as I would love to show you guys me eating this, you're just gonna have to trust me, it is the bomb. All right, so that's Porto's meat pies. Trust me, you want to try Porto's. I don't know why I even want to tell anybody, because the less people that order it, the more I have a chance of getting it. But still, give it a shot. I've got a link to their site in the description. This is easily the best food you can order, mail order, that I have personally tried. Take care, guys. Like and subscribe.